Cappadocia is an arid region in central Turkey, best known for its beautiful rock formations, amazing valleys, and of course, the hundreds of hot air balloons that go up every morning at dawn. In order to get to this magical place, I first had to catch a grueling 10-hour night bus from Istanbul to Goreme. It didn't take long for me to realize that this journey was well worth it. I ended up staying for a total of 6 days. There is never a dull moment in Cappadocia. My schedule was filled with exciting adventures such as quad bike riding, exploring the many caves dug into the rocks, and of course gazing up in awe at the magnificent hot air balloons rising with the sun. In fact, one of the very first things I did in Goreme was wake up just before dawn to do a hike through the Love and then to the White Valley, looping back through Pigeon Valley back to Goreme. And if you time this hike correctly, you'll be walking through the valley just as the hot air balloons are drifting over.
You can see a lot of them just in the valley down there, and a lot have already come up. At around 6 a.m, that's when most of them should be up.
Oh wow, yeah, this is nice.
Though the majority of Cappadocia is a dry and arid area, you'll notice as we go deeper into the valleys, the density of plant life increases. Because the sun is so harsh during the summer, it's best if hikes are done in the early hours of the morning, but this leaves the afternoon free for a sunset quad bike tour. Cappadocia is very dusty, and on this occasion I forgot to bring my sunglasses, so I spent majority of this ride squinting my eyes to avoid dust in my eyes. To enjoy this experience fully, you definitely need some form of eye protection. The tour took us up to a scenic vantage point overlooking Love Valley. Another 10 out of 10 hike that cannot be missed is through the Rose and Red Valleys. This hike took us a little longer than expected because we spent a lot of time exploring virtually every single cave that we came across along the way. Cappadocia caves were built by early Christians as a form of protection during war times. It's clear that many of these caves functioned as churches. Some of them even still have paintings that are somewhat intact. This section was very cool, walking along a ledge as we descended into Rose Valley. I think what I enjoyed most about these hikes was how quickly the landscape could change. One minute you're in an open desert environment, and the next you could be squeezing through caves or trailing through dense undergrowth. And if conditions are favourable, a breeze will push the hot air balloons into the valley, adding a whole new element to the hike. I returned to Red and Rose Valleys a second time, much earlier, and was lucky enough to experience this. I decided not to take a balloon ride myself, since the prices were very high this time of year, but I didn't feel like I missed out. Simply watching them from the ground was breathtaking. With this final hike, my trip to Cappadocia was concluded. I will see you on the next adventure.